What up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of What's in the Box Trek. A win is a win, as they say. Lakers do beat the Pacers on Thursday night, and we got to talk about the future a little bit. I don't like every win that the Lakers have had this season, but that's what an NBA season is 82 games of this or that, right? So whatever. Anyway, the attempts were about equal, 93 attempts for the Pacers and 92 for the Lakers, but valued attempts, and this is kind of why I'm not a fan of three-pointers. And getting married to three-point shot. The Pacers took 41 threes. They shot 39%. That's a great percentage from the three-point line, but it really took them out of the game altogether. When you think about a little under half of their shots were three-point attempts, the second half, the Lakers were able to chase them off the three-point line a little bit more and kind of took them out of their rhythm, and the three-point shot kept them off the free throw line. And we saw this again. This is the second time we've seen a team do this. We saw this with the Trailblazers when the Trailblazers were up but would not attack the basket. If the Pacers attack the basket, they win this game. Period. There's nothing the Lakers can do. But the Pacers kept themselves off the free throw line by constantly taking fall-away fadeaways and three-pointers. I mean, that's how you lose. The Lakers, on the other hand, shot horrible from three, but they only shot 22 attempts from three, right? So overall, the Lakers shot about 46% to the Pacers 48%. But the Lakers were able to force the Pacers into really bad shots because the three-point shot is actually a bad shot most times. Look, the Lakers also, again, forced the point guard to take the bulk of the shots. And Halliburton is amazing. He's an amazing player, but he allowed himself to get baited into being the star when if Halliburton dishes, they win this game, right? Halliburton took the most shots on the team, 24. I know a lot of people, if you're a Pacers fan, you're not going to like this. If you were a Knicks fan, you're not going to like me saying this. Halliburton was the best player on the floor for about almost three-quarters of that game. But, again, to bait yourself into 4 for 13 from three, that just doesn't make sense. Go to the basket. I'm happy he did it because my team won. But just from a basketball perspective, I just thought that was a bad play on their part. Free throw shooting. Pacers didn't get to the line. The Lakers did. 71% shooting. I don't like it. I do not like under 80% free throw shooting. The Pacers really didn't shoot that many free throws. So 83% is great, but they didn't get to the line a lot. The Lakers are a team that doesn't foul a lot, but if the Pacers, again, attack the basket, I know this sounded more like a Pacers show, but if the Pacers attack the basket, the Lakers don't have a chance in this game. 51 rebounds to 48. The Lakers, 46. The Lakers had 13 offensive rebounds, and in second chance points, my squad did it. My squad did it, man. My squad actually came up in second chance points. Let me tell you a number real quick. 18-6. Love it. Love it. And that's what offensive rebounds will do for you. They will put you in the second chance points range that keeps you in the game, along with free throws, etc. Look, every other stat was pretty negligible when it all comes down to it. The Pacers did dominate as far as fast break points go, but the Lakers didn't turn the ball over very much. They forced 16 turnovers, turned the ball over, again, at their magic number 14. Middle of the pack in the league, no matter how you cut or slice it, it's between 9 through 18th or 19th or 20th. In the league is around 14 turnovers for every team. So there's that. Points in the paint, the Lakers won that battle, but that's largely because the Pacers refused to go to the paint for whatever odd reason. This is where we are right now as Laker fans, though. I'm not going to talk about the Kyrie trade. I don't think the Lakers have enough to make that trade. If I'm Brooklyn, I don't trade with the Lakers. I probably would trade with the Clippers before I trade with the Lakers. And if I trade with the Clippers, I'm fleecing them for quite a few, as much as I possibly can before I make that move. But the Clippers are in a much better position to get Kyrie. I've said this before. Any other talk show said it. The Clippers are in a much better position to get Kyrie than anyone else in the league. The only other team, actually, I would say, is the Toronto Raptors, because the Raptors have pieces that if they move right now, Brooklyn is still in a winning position, and that's the same for the Clippers. If you move Reggie Jackson right now, if you move, Robert Covington right now, you're still in a position for Brooklyn, you're still in a position to be successful while the Clippers get what they want, which is a ball-handling point guard, which is actually not what Kyrie is, and you lose some defense. I said I wasn't going to talk about the Kyrie trade for the Lakers. I'm talking about it for everybody else. For the Lakers, listen, you played New Orleans tonight. Now, remember, if you go back maybe 5 or 6 episodes, I said this. There are a couple teams the Lakers cannot lose to going forward. You have no room to lose to New Orleans, no room to lose to Portland, no room to lose to OKC, no room to lose to the Rockets. You cannot lose to any of those teams, period. None of those teams are on your level. Now, look, Minnesota, yes, you might take a loss to Minnesota. You got to play Memphis 3 more times. You can take a loss to Memphis. Phoenix, I'd imagine that those losses are going to come in. That's possible. But you cannot give away a game to any of the teams that I've listed. Now, you play Milwaukee Monday, I believe. Monday or Tuesday. And there's another. You play OKC at home on Monday, and I think you play Milwaukee. It's one or the other, right? But the reality is this. You can't lose. And everyone's got to play. Because you're 2 games out of 500, 2 or 3 games out of 500 right now. I think it's 2. No, it's 3, 25 and 28. You're 3 games out of 500. Going into the All-Star break, if you look at the Lakers' schedule, they should be at or above 500. This is where it's been frustrating because the Lakers will get to about 3 games, 2 games under 500, and then they'll lose 2 games. It's like, no, this is it. You need to make this move now because the run after the All-Star break is going to be absolute madness. Every night is going to feel like an upset. So the Lakers have to keep pace, and they have everything they need. I don't care about another trade. You can talk about this team however you want to talk about it, but the Lakers have everything they need to not only make the playoffs, but excel and excel in the playoffs. And I'm not a person, I've been saying this since the beginning of the season, that believed that the Lakers were down and out and one of the worst teams in the league and shouldn't even be on the court. All the pundits were yelling that because that's what they wanted. That makes a bigger and better story. Beyond being a Laker fan, if you talked to me last year, I was like, the Lakers are out of it. There's no way. This year, I was like, no, they got a shot. They got a shot as much as anybody else. And the league is playing out almost exactly how I said in about the 3rd episode of this show, where there's some tired racehorses coming around and some teams that were bullying at first outside of the Nuggets. Give props to the Nuggets. That are now looking a little crazy. Memphis is actually one of them without Steven Adams. So there's that. Cannot lose tonight. Period. Bottom line, cannot lose to New Orleans. Right? If they beat New Orleans, I think they move into 9th or 10th place. You got Portland within this next week. You got New Orleans again within this next week. You got OKC either once or twice in this. This needs to be a winning week. I'll give you the Bucks, but I'm not giving you any other team, Lakers, period. Neither are the rest of us Laker fans. You guys got to be with me on this. Everybody, synergy. We're not giving the Lakers room for this one. All right? This has been What's in the Box Track. Watch these offensive rebounds. Watch these turnovers, and you can win this game against the New Orleans without too much issue. I don't care about close games. I don't mind them learning how to fight in close games. I just do not want them to lose. I can go on and on. I'm out of here like last year. Peace.